Are you feeling overwhelmed, constantly stressed, and like you're just spinning your wheels? Do you crave a simpler, more intentional life but feel trapped by habits that hold you back? If so, you're not alone. Many of us yearn for a sense of calm amidst the chaos, a feeling of control in a world that often feels overwhelming. The ancient wisdom of Japanese minimalism offers a powerful antidote to the complexities of modern life. It provides a framework for identifying and eliminating the toxic habits that drain our energy and steal our joy. By embracing these principles, you can reclaim your time, focus, and mental clarity. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose, free from the weight of clutter and distraction. Picture yourself navigating life with intention, making conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. This exploration of 10 toxic habits, inspired by Japanese minimalism, provides practical strategies to break free from these self-sabotaging patterns. You'll discover actionable steps to declutter your mind, simplify your life, and cultivate a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Prepare to unlock the secrets to a more intentional, joyful, and meaningful existence. Let's begin. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions, from the relentless ping of notifications to the pressure to consume more, do more, and be more. This constant stimulation leads to mental clutter, stress, and a sense of being perpetually overwhelmed. It's no wonder so many of us feel disconnected from ourselves and our true desires. Japanese minimalism offers a powerful path to reclaiming our lives. It's not just about decluttering our physical spaces, it's about simplifying our minds, prioritizing our values, and cultivating a deeper appreciation for the things that truly matter. It's about letting go of the excess and embracing the essential. These 10 toxic habits we'll explore often go unnoticed, subtly undermining our well-being and preventing us from living our fullest lives. They are the hidden obstacles that stand between us and the peace, clarity, and fulfillment we seek. Think of it as mental and emotional decluttering, creating space for what truly brings you joy and purpose. By understanding the origins and impact of these habits, we can begin to dismantle them. We'll delve into the underlying reasons why we cling to these patterns and explore practical strategies for breaking free. Imagine visuals of a cluttered room transforming into a serene, minimalist space. That's the kind of transformation we'll be aiming for internally. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and reclaim your inner peace. Ready to break free from these toxic habits and embrace a more intentional life? Join the conversation in the comments below. Share your experiences, ask questions, and connect with others on this journey. Your feedback is invaluable, and we encourage you to become an active part of this community. Subscribe now for more insights on personal development and minimalist living, and let's continue this transformative journey together. Don't miss out on future videos exploring practical tips and deeper dives into minimalist principles. Your journey to a simpler, more fulfilling life starts now. Let's dive into actionable strategies for tackling these 10 toxic habits. First, identify one specific habit you want to address. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focus your energy on making small, incremental changes. For example, if you're constantly distracted by social media, start by setting designated times for checking your feeds. Next, replace the toxic habit with a positive one. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, dedicate that time to reading, meditating, or spending time in nature. Think of it like swapping clutter for clarity. If impulse buying is your challenge, create a want list and wait 30 days before purchasing anything on it. This allows time for mindful consideration. Visualize your success. Imagine the feeling of accomplishment as you break free from these negative patterns. Picture yourself living with more intention, focus, and joy. This positive reinforcement can be a powerful motivator. Consider journaling your progress, noting the positive changes you experience as you implement these strategies. Remember, progress takes time. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards a more fulfilling and intentional life. Embrace the journey and enjoy the process of transformation. In today's hyper-connected world, we face an unprecedented level of distraction and information overload. Our attention is constantly being pulled in 1,000 different directions, leaving us feeling scattered, stressed, and disconnected from what truly matters. This constant state of overwhelm is not sustainable. It's impacting our mental health, our relationships, and our overall well-being. The need for minimalism, both in our physical spaces and in our minds, has never been greater. We're drowning in a sea of clutter, both tangible and intangible, and it's preventing us from living fulfilling lives. The 10 toxic habits we've discussed are a direct reflection of this overwhelming environment. They're the symptoms of a deeper problem, a disconnect from our values, and a loss of control over our own time and attention. Addressing these habits is not just about self-improvement. It's about reclaiming our lives. It's about creating space for what truly matters, our relationships, our passions, and our overall well-being. The urgency lies in the fact that these habits are not just inconveniences. They are actively hindering our ability to thrive in the modern world. By breaking free from these toxic patterns, we can regain control, reduce stress, and cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. The time to act is now. Don't let these habits continue to dictate your life. Let's break down the core principles of Japanese minimalism that underpin these 10 toxic habits. The first is Danshari, which translates to refuse, reduce, discard. This philosophy encourages us to be mindful of what we bring into our lives, both physically and mentally. Imagine a visual representation of this process, a filter that prevents unnecessary items and thoughts from cluttering our space. Second is the concept of Tokimeku, or sparking joy. Japanese minimalism emphasizes surrounding ourselves only with things that truly bring us happiness. Ask yourself, does this item, this commitment, this habit truly spark joy? If not, it might be time to let it go. A simple chart could visually represent the joy or drain each item or habit brings. Third is the idea of seri, saiton, seiso, seiketsu, shitsuke, often referred to as the 5S methodology. This represents organization, orderliness, cleanliness, standardization, and discipline. Visualize a workspace transforming from chaotic to organized, demonstrating the power of these principles. Applying these concepts to our habits means consciously choosing what we allow into our lives. It means prioritizing experiences over possessions and cultivating a sense of intentionality in our actions. Consider a screen recording demonstrating how to declutter a digital space, applying these principles to our online lives. By understanding these core principles, we can begin to dismantle the toxic habits that hold us back. Let's explore practical applications of these principles. If you're struggling with digital clutter, apply Danshari by unsubscribing from unnecessary emails and limiting social media notifications. Reduce screen time by setting boundaries and creating tech-free zones in your home. Discard unused apps and files, creating a more streamlined digital environment. For impulse buying, embrace Tokimeku. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it truly sparks joy or fulfills a genuine need. If not, resist the urge to buy. This conscious decision-making process can help break the cycle of consumerism. Consider creating a budget and tracking your spending to gain further control over your finances. To overcome the challenge of people-pleasing, practice setting healthy boundaries. Start by saying no to small requests that drain your energy. Prioritize your own well-being and communicate your needs assertively. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's a crucial step in reclaiming your time and energy. Remember, saying no to some things allows you to say yes to what truly matters. By implementing these practical strategies, you can begin to integrate Japanese minimalism into your daily life and break free from toxic habits. Once you've implemented the foundational practices, consider these advanced strategies. Embrace the concept of ma, the Japanese principle of negative space. Just as a painting needs empty space to highlight its elements, our lives require periods of stillness and quiet to appreciate the moments of activity and fullness. Schedule regular nothing time in your week to recharge and reconnect with yourself. Studies show that even short periods of meditation can significantly reduce stress and improve focus. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Pay attention to the present moment without judgment, savoring the simple pleasures like a cup of tea or a walk in nature. This heightened awareness can help you identify and break free from habitual patterns of thought and behavior, further solidifying your journey towards a minimalist and intentional life. This culminates in a life lived with intention, where you choose your actions and thoughts rather than being driven by unconscious habits. Research consistently demonstrates the benefits of minimalist practices. A study by UCLA found that individuals living in cluttered homes experienced higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. This highlights the direct link between our physical environment and our mental well-being. Conversely, studies on mindfulness practices have shown significant reductions in stress and anxiety, reinforcing the importance of incorporating Ma into our lives. The principles of Japanese minimalism extend beyond decluttering. They offer a framework for intentional living, allowing us to focus on what truly brings us joy and purpose. Imagine a case study of someone who drastically simplified their life, reducing work hours to pursue a passion project. This illustrates the potential for minimalism to create space for personal fulfillment. Consider the statistic that the average person spends over 2 hours on social media daily. This highlights the urgency of addressing digital clutter. By reclaiming that time, we can invest in activities that nourish our minds and bodies, such as learning a new skill or spending quality time with loved ones. These real-world implications demonstrate the power of Japanese minimalism to transform our lives. Embracing these principles can lead to greater peace, increased productivity, and a deeper sense of meaning. You might be thinking, this all sounds great, but where do I start? The key is to begin small. Choose one habit to focus on and implement one strategy at a time. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Small, consistent changes are more sustainable and ultimately more effective. Remember the principle of Kaizen, continuous improvement. Even tiny steps forward contribute to significant progress over time. Perhaps you're worried about missing out if you disconnect from social media or declutter your belongings. Consider this. Research shows that experiences bring more lasting happiness than material possessions. By letting go of the excess, you create space for more meaningful experiences and connections. Finally, remember that minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about intentionality. It's about making conscious choices about what you allow into your life, both physically and mentally. It's about creating a life that aligns with your values and brings you joy. By addressing these 10 toxic habits, you're not just decluttering your life, you're creating space for a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. We've explored 10 toxic habits hindering your personal growth, drawing inspiration from Japanese minimalism. From digital clutter and impulse buying to negative self-talk and procrastination, these habits drain our energy and prevent us from living intentionally. By applying the principles of Danshari, Tokimeku, and the 5S methodology, we can declutter our minds and physical spaces, creating room for what truly sparks joy. Remember the importance of starting small, focusing on one habit and one strategy at a time. Embrace the concept of Ma, incorporating moments of stillness and mindfulness into your daily routine. These practices, backed by research, contribute to reduced stress, increased focus, and a greater sense of well-being. Now, it's your turn. Commit to breaking free from one toxic habit this week. Share your progress in the comments below and connect with others on this journey. Subscribe for more insights on minimalist living and personal development. Embrace the power of Japanese minimalism and unlock a more intentional, fulfilling life. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your life transform. As you embark on this journey of personal growth, remember that embracing Japanese minimalism isn't a destination, but an ongoing process. It's a continuous refinement, simplifying and creating space for what truly resonates with you. Don't strive for unattainable perfection. Instead, celebrate each small victory along the way. Trust the process, even when faced with challenges. the rewards of minimalist living extend beyond a tidy home and organized schedule. They cultivate deep inner peace, purpose, and profound contentment. This journey towards a minimalist life is ultimately a journey towards self-discovery. It's about uncovering your true values and aligning your actions with them by incorporating the wisdom of Japanese minimalism, specifically addressing these 10 toxic habits. You can intentionally craft a life filled with purpose and lasting fulfillment. Consider exploring further resources on mindful living and decluttering techniques to deepen your practice. Start today and embrace the transformative power of intentional living.